Dear soul, today the angels deliver a message exclusively for you. An insight that may deeply move your heart and alter your perception of love. There's a person who silently admires you with an intensity that has, until now, remained concealed. This affection, growing in secret, is ready to emerge in a remarkable way, leading to changes that will reshape your life in ways you've never imagined. This individual, while not openly expressing their feelings, observes you with admiration and fondness. Every smile you share, every word, even the simplest of gestures, resonates deeply within their essence. It's as if your presence illuminates the darkest parts of their soul, offering solace and hope during their most challenging times. Before we proceed with this message, write in the comments, "I am worthy of deep affection, and I welcome this love with appreciation." Now, continuing this message, the angels want you to realize that genuine affection possesses the ability to heal, transform, and unite. This person, driven by their own fears and insecurities, opted to observe from a distance, fearing the risks of revealing themselves. However, time has not diluted their emotions. Rather, each day seems to amplify their affection. They ponder what their life would entail if they could openly share all their feelings for you. This person has been reflecting on past moments shared with you, even if they were brief or appeared inconsequential. These memories are treasures that hold deep significance and fuel their hope to one day stand by your side, unrestricted. The angels, with their infinite wisdom, have been guiding this person to confront their fears and doubts. They gently nudge their spirit that it's time to break the silence and speak up. This internal conflict is intense yet necessary for them to muster the courage to express themselves. They also want you to be prepared for the impact of this revelation. When concealed affection is finally revealed, it can alter not only the individuals involved but also everything around you. Your life will be touched by a truth so powerful that previous uncertainties and doubts will lose all significance. Dear soul, understand that the universe has a perfect plan for you. This person, who has harbored this affection quietly for a long time, is approaching a turning point, and when they finally open up, you'll see that each action, each word, each silence, held meaning. The angels ask that you maintain an open heart, as this affection transcends the ordinary and promises something extraordinary. How do you feel knowing that someone holds such a profound affection for you? This is a time to reflect on what love means to you and how it could shift the course of your life. Irrespective of what follows, the angels assure you that you are surrounded by boundless affection, a love that originates within you and echoes outwards into the world. Unexpressed affection is like a flame that quietly burns, providing warmth but also causing pain, especially when hidden for so long. The person who carries these feelings for you faces a daily struggle between the desire to reveal their emotions and the fear of the repercussions of that revelation. This inner turmoil has shaped their days and nights, filling every moment with a blend of pain and hope. The angels reveal that this person attempts to conceal their feelings, convincing themselves that silence safeguards them from potential rejection and preserves a balance they fear losing. Yet, in their heart, every time their eyes meet yours or they hear your voice, they feel the burden of the secret intensify, becoming nearly unbearable. They recall instances where they could have spoken out but didn't. They remember words caught in their throat, glances averted, fearing their soul would be laid bare. This regret follows them like a shadow, and the angels acknowledge and understand that time doesn't reverse, but still believe they can do something to change the trajectory of this situation now. Before we proceed with this message, write in the comments, "I have faith in the universe's plans for love in my life," to claim it. This person has been searching for signals, something to encourage them to take the initial step. At times, they become lost in thought, pondering if you've noticed anything, if you can feel the depth of their thoughts about you. Each small interaction between you is analyzed, and every word or gesture of yours is treasured, revisited during solitary moments. The angels want you to know that this person's silence is not a sign of indifference. Instead, it reflects the respect and admiration they have for you, alongside the fear of not being worthy of what they believe you deserve. It's as if they are constantly searching for the right moment, an ideal way to confess their feelings without risking everything. However, The angels also convey that the perfect moment may never come. Sometimes it's through imperfection that love finds its chance to bloom. They are guiding this person to understand that love, when genuine, doesn't require perfection but rather courage and authenticity. Dear soul, while this individual grapples with finding their voice, the angels urge you to keep your spirit open. They recognize the strength and light within you and are aware that you possess the capacity to understand and embrace. Even if this affection's revelation comes with uncertainties, they want you to view this as an opportunity for healing and growth, both for you and for this person. Love doesn't need to be perfect to hold significance. It simply needs to be real. And what this person feels for you is so sincere that it withstands the test of time, doubt, and even fear. This is a love that challenges expectations and endures circumstances, showing that, deep down, it's robust enough to change not only the one who feels it but also the one who receives it. Be prepared for when this affection surfaces. It may be subtle, like a comment or gesture that reveals more than words can express, or it may be overwhelming, like a confession that alters everything in a heartbeat. Regardless, the angels are by your side, ensuring you possess the strength and wisdom to navigate what lies ahead. This person, even amid fear and uncertainty, is readying themselves to confront their feelings. And when that occurs, your life will be forever changed. It's as if the universe conspires to intensify this connection, even when they attempt to ignore or suppress their emotions. With each step taken, they realize you are embedded in their thoughts in a way that cannot be easily undone. This hidden affection has found its way into small actions. Perhaps you've noticed something already. A gaze that lingers slightly longer, words that are wrapped in care, or their consistent presence during unexpected moments. These details may seem simple at first, but they carry a depth only an affectionate heart can demonstrate. Before this message moves forward, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so now. It helps us in creating meaningful content for you. Continuing this message, the truth is this person is fearful, but not in a typical way. Rather, a fear that renders them paralyzed, as they believe that disclosing their feelings might distance you. This fear stems not from uncertainty about their feelings, but from the reverence they hold for you. They don't want to jeopardize something precious, even in silence. The angels need you to know that this love is maturing, even if it appears otherwise. Each day that passes without words spoken is also a day of growth for this individual. They're learning to let themselves feel, to understand that their emotions are not a weakness but a strength that can lead them to a state of light and happiness. Simultaneously, they encourage you to contemplate what you desire. The coming affection can fill voids in your heart that you might not even realize are there. But for this to happen, you need to be prepared to listen, to embrace, and to make room in your life for something new and unforeseen. Imagine this person rehearsing words, crafting dialogues in their mind, mustering courage to convert thoughts into actions. The angels convey that there's an internal struggle happening, a conflict between pride and the wish to surrender to their feelings. This struggle, though painful, is essential for them to reach you with the full weight and sincerity of their heart. Dear soul, genuine love can transcend barriers that appeared insurmountable. It doesn't vanish in the face of challenges, but seeks ways to persist. This person is in the midst of awakening to the realization that the fear of losing you is far greater than any concerns they have about the aftermath of opening up. The time for honesty is nearing. The angels whisper that the energies surrounding you are aligning, creating openings for all to be expressed, for the hidden to be revealed. When this transpires, it may feel like a shock, a surprise that alters your perspective regarding this individual and the affection they harbor for you. Throughout this journey, the angels have a clear message for you. Trust. Have faith in the right timing, the wisdom of the universe, your own understanding. Know that this affection isn't solely about the other person. It's also about you, your ability to love and be loved, your willingness to allow something new and transformative into your life. This person, despite all their fears and uncertainties, is moving closer to you. And when they finally allow themselves to reveal how they feel, it will be impossible for you to ignore the depth of this affection. It's a feeling that doesn't just touch, but also transforms, that doesn't merely fill, but overflows. The person harboring this love for you is nearing the moment when it will be impossible for them to keep their emotions hidden. The feelings that were once confined are beginning to break free, like a river reclaiming its path after a prolonged drought. This individual carries within them a mix of emotions that both propel and restrain them. The desire to express their feelings is equally matched by the fear of being misunderstood, rejected, or even uncertain how to handle the reciprocal feelings they harbor. They move toward you with one foot grounded and the other in midair, unsure of where they might land. The angels reveal that although this individual is plagued by doubts, there's an inner force urging them forward, a strength they cannot ignore, a quiet assurance that taking the risk is worthwhile. Each passing day, each small interaction, each shared look seems to affirm this truth. Before we move on, take a deep breath and write in the comments, "I gladly welcome love into my life with joy and gratitude." Now continuing this message, it's possible you've sensed something as well, perhaps subtly. A change in behavior, a surprising kindness, or a message that felt laden with meaning beyond the surface. These are the subtle signs the angels encourage you to notice. They are clues to an affection that is gradually mustering the bravery to reveal itself fully. While this person struggles to find the right moment, the angels are working behind the scenes to synchronize the energies surrounding both of you. They understand that love, when it arrives, carries with it the potential to not only transform the hearts involved, but also reshape our worldview. They also wish for you to be emotionally prepared for what's on the horizon. When this love is revealed, it may evoke a wave of intense feelings, joy, surprise, and perhaps a hint of confusion. It's important to allow these emotions to arise without attempting to suppress or dismiss them. They are part of the process of accepting and grasping what's unfolding. This person, despite their uncertainties, is starting to trust their feelings. Each thought, each moment of hesitation represents an opportunity for growth. The angels illustrate that they are evolving, becoming more open, more willing to take risks, more in tune with their own truth. And you, dear soul, are at the heart of all this. Your energy, your presence, and your essence are the catalysts for this transformation. The angels want you to understand how unique you are. Your light not only brightens your life, but also that of anyone fortunate enough to be close to you. When this love emerges, the individual in question may not have every word perfectly chosen. Their admission may be awkward, or their emotions could overshadow reason. But what truly matters is the sincerity behind each expression, each action. The angels ask that you listen with your heart, that you remain open to comprehend not just the words spoken but also the underlying sentiment. This is a moment of profound connection where souls recognize and discover each other, even when circumstances aren't ideal. Dear soul, the affection being revealed to you is extraordinary. It's deep, authentic, and capable of changing lives. Prepare to embrace it, to allow it to reveal what it means to trust in the unexpected and to believe in the unthinkable. The silence this individual has maintained for so long is starting to dissolve. The angels indicate that a transformation has taken place within them. It isn't just the desire to articulate their feelings, but an urgent need to bring to light everything hidden. It's as if their heart longs for freedom, yearning to be heard, seeking solace in the reality they've kept hidden. This change didn't occur instantaneously but was born from reflection, introspection, and contemplation of what is truly significant. The angels reveal this person has revisited memories, evaluated their choices, and pondered on what remains unspoken, arriving at the decision that they can no longer bear the burden of these unvoiced feelings. There's a restlessness in their spirit, an urgency pushing them toward you. It's as if they finally grasp that love, to be whole, must be shared. There's no longer space for doubts or fears that immobilize. This person understands that if they don't act now, they may forfeit the opportunity to experience something that they already sense is unique. Before we proceed, write in the comments, "I receive the genuine love the universe holds for me." Now continuing with the message, the angels request that you stay vigilant. The revelation that is about to unfold may not take shape as you anticipate. It could emerge in a simple dialogue at an unanticipated moment or in an event that conveys more than mere words. But when it does happen, it will be impossible to overlook the significance of what is being expressed. This individual has practiced this moment in their mind numerous times. They envision your reaction, what you might say, what you might do, and even with all the preparation, there's an unavoidable exposure that accompanies it. Admitting such profound feelings isn't simple, especially since they have been concealed for so long. The angels, however, have been working to ease that load. They've been imparting courage and faith into their hearts, demonstrating that genuine affection is worth any risk, and that's what encourages them to continue, even amidst fears and uncertainties. For you, dear soul, the angels have a particular request. Be receptive to the unexpected. They are aware that the human heart can be cautious, particularly when it's been hurt before. Yet they also understand that life is filled with marvelous surprises, and that this affection could be one of them. There's a powerful significance in being present, in listening with your heart, in allowing the other person to express themselves without judgment. When this moment arrives, the angels wish you to be ready to embrace, to comprehend, and to connect in a manner that goes beyond mere words. This individual, by opening themselves to you, won't just be sharing their emotions. They'll be presenting their essence, revealing their true self, letting go of the facades they may have worn to protect themselves. It's an act of surrender, of vulnerability, that the angels urge you to appreciate. The affection coming your way can usher in profound changes. It can unlock new opportunities, heal past wounds, and teach you both what it means to trust and yield to what is authentic. But above all, it's a chance to evolve, to uncover a new facet of yourself by connecting with another dear soul. When that moment arises, trust in your inner wisdom. It'll be your greatest compass in grasping what is happening and how to move forward. The angels are with you at every turn, ensuring you have the clarity and strength necessary to accept what is on the horizon. When affection nestled in silence finally finds expression, it carries with it the weight of years of amassed emotions. This individual, who for so long chose to cherish you in secret, is about to be liberated from this burden, and the angels reveal that the time for the truth is nearing quickly. They've rehearsed words, envisioned scenarios, and tried to guess how you'll respond. Every detail of this disclosure has been carefully considered, but the angels reveal that regardless of how much they strive to control the situation, this moment will unfold with the spontaneity of the heart. What they feel for you is so sincere that, when expressed, you'll realize there's no way to doubt it. The anxiety of opening up to you is both frightening and thrilling. They recognize that by sharing their feelings, they're placing their heart in your possession, and the angels want you to grasp how significant that is for this person. Loving you has been a journey of discoveries and, above all, of personal transformation. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I am worthy of an affection that transforms and uplifts my soul." Now continuing with the message, the affection they possess for you isn't a disposable passion. It's something that has blossomed quietly and profoundly, like a root that grows unseen yet upholds a majestic tree. It has withstood time, doubts, and even lost opportunities. The angels indicate that even when they attempted to withdraw, something consistently drew them back to you. Perhaps you've questioned if you've ever perceived hints of this affection. Sometimes a gaze that lingers just a bit longer, a remark that seemed to mean more than it said, or even the way they were more attentive during crucial moments. They're subtle gestures, but when consolidated, they paint a larger picture, one that is on the verge of being fully revealed. The angels also wish to convey that this person isn't who they once were. The affection they concealed has shaped them, prompted their growth and maturity. The choice to open up is not impulsive but a product of profound reflection and courage. They know they are taking a chance, but they also recognize that this affection cannot remain hidden any longer. When that moment comes, the angels request that you be prepared to listen with your heart. The confession may come out clumsily, perhaps paired with tears or nervous pauses, but beneath it all there will be a truth that cannot be dismissed. It's the type of affection that transforms lives, that challenges fear, and that has the ability to heal. The angels also suggest you reflect on what you desire. This affection that is surfacing is an opportunity, but not a mandate. They want you to make a choice based on your feelings, on what you believe is best for your life. The most crucial aspect is that you maintain your authenticity, that you pursue the path that resonates with your heart. For this individual, the greatest wish isn't simply that you accept their affection, but that you grasp its depth. They want you to recognize how they've transformed from caring for you, how this feeling has compelled them to confront their own fears and evolve into a stronger and more genuine person. Dear soul, the angels are creating a sacred space around the two of you, a realm where affection can be exchanged without reservations, without barriers. They stress that regardless of what you decide, this revelation will be a pivotal moment in both your lives. This affection, which has remained concealed for so long, is on the verge of altering everything. It will provide clarity, closure, and, fundamentally, a new perspective on what it means to love and be loved in return. When the truth is finally brought to light, it holds the potential to transform not only the one who reveals it but also the one who receives it. The affection this individual harbors for you is reaching a point where it can no longer be contained. The angels disclose that this moment will have a significant impact, bringing with it a surge of intense emotions and a clarity you may not even realize you need. For this individual, the act of confessing their feelings is not merely a release. It is a proclamation of who they've become because of this love. Loving you was more than a sentiment. It was a path of self-discovery and growth. Each doubt, each pause, and each moment of waiting has provided them with a deeper comprehension of themselves and what genuinely matters in life. The intensity of this moment will be extraordinary. The angels reveal that as soon as this person opens their heart, you'll witness not just words or deeds, but a truth that goes to the core. There will be a raw transparency and vulnerability that might be disconcerting but also profoundly moving. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I received this revelation with love and understanding." Now, continuing with the message, this individual has been observing you, even without your awareness. Not in an intrusive manner, but with the admiration of someone who perceives something rare and valuable. They've observed how you tackle challenges, how your presence brightens the bleakest situations, and how your strength encourages those around you. It's that brilliance that draws them in, that compels them to believe that you're someone worth risking everything for. However, the angels also illustrate that they bear profound fears. What if they aren't sufficient? What if, even after everything, you cannot see what they feel as compatible with your life? These thoughts have lingered with them for a prolonged period, and overcoming them has been integral to the process that has led them here. For you, dear soul, the angels present an important reminder. True affection doesn't arrive to fill voids, but to enhance what already exists. They urge you to view this circumstance with an open heart, yet also with awareness of what you want and deserve. This affection, although potent and transformative, will only be beneficial if there's room for it to grow harmoniously with your life. When this confession takes place, it may include accounts from the past, of times when they longed to speak up but couldn't. You might hear about nights when they rehearsed words that were never articulated, or about actions they undertook hoping you'd notice something. The angels reveal that this vulnerability is a treasure, an invitation to look beyond the evident and connect with what is sincere. It's equally crucial that you acknowledge the bravery involved in this act. It's not easy to lay your heart bare, especially when so much is at stake. The angels urge that you treasure this moment for what it represents, a chance for healing and connection, regardless of the direction you choose to take afterward. Dear soul, the affection emerging isn't merely an emotion, it's a transformation. It holds the potential to shift perspectives, to open doors to new beginnings, and to fortify what is already positive. But most notably, it proves that the universe operates in mysterious ways to reveal what was destined to unfold. The angels are alongside you, ensuring you possess the clarity and strength required to accept this revelation. Whatever your response may be, know that you are on the correct path, that your choices reflect the wisdom of your soul, and that the future is filled with beautiful and unforeseen possibilities. The moment you have eagerly awaited has finally arrived. The angels express that the revelation of this concealed affection will serve as a turning point, marking the onset of a new chapter in your life. When the words are finally spoken, it won't just be a relief for the one bearing this emotion, but also a chance for you to reconnect with parts of yourself that may have been dormant. This confession won't be flawless, but it will be real. It may be that emotion hinders words, that actions convey more than mere speech. But above all, what will be evident is the sincerity of the feeling. This individual is completely surrendering, without barriers, without pretenses. They are allowing you to see everything. The fears, the hopes, the vulnerability entwined with affection. You might experience a blend of feelings: surprise, relief, uncertainty, or even a sense that something was meant to happen a long time ago. The angels invite you to embrace those feelings and allow them to flow. They are integral to the process of understanding and determining what this moment signifies for you. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I accept and am grateful for the affection that comes into my life." Share your experiences in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. The angels indicate that the unveiling may provide answers to questions you've held for quite some time. It may illuminate actions, silences, and moments that previously appeared insignificant. Everything starts to align, and you recognize that the universe has its own method of arranging matters, even when we believe we're traversing in the dark. However, the angels also wish to remind you that you are free to determine how you want to progress. True affection isn't an obligation but an invitation. It's a path that you can choose to follow, but it must resonate with your own essence and values. This person understands that. They recognize that the confession doesn't ensure a happy outcome, but is a necessary step to live authentically. For them, the mere act of opening their heart is itself a relief, a liberation, and regardless of your reaction, they'll find peace knowing that they were courageous enough to love without constraints. Dear soul, the angels want you to perceive this moment as a gift, regardless of the outcome. It's an opportunity for development, for learning, for connecting with the beauty of affection in all its forms. You are deserving of this affection, but most importantly, you deserve the freedom to determine how you wish to experience it. The next steps will be guided by your inner wisdom and the support of the angels, who always walk beside you. They assure that no matter what decisions you make, you'll be on the correct path, surrounded by light and endless opportunities. Now that everything has been expressed, the world around you appears to have gained a new glory. The revelation of this affection has not only brought hidden feelings to light, but has also created space for a deeper understanding of what it means to be loved and to love in return. This is the moment to introspect and ask, what does this truly signify for me? The angels illustrate that the influence of this confession extends far beyond the moment when the words were conveyed. It's akin to a stone dropped in a serene lake. The ripples radiate outwards, touching areas you didn't anticipate. Perhaps you will feel new emotions, recognize new possibilities, and even discover an aspect of yourself that was previously dormant. This individual, by revealing their feelings, didn't just share what they feel, but also a portion of themselves. The bravery to open up, to take a leap of faith, to trust in you is something rare and precious, and the angels want you to recognize this gesture for what it truly is. A gift of vulnerability, proof that genuine affection can triumph over fears and uncertainties. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I am worthy of experiencing a complete and transformative affection." This empowers your energy for what lies ahead. Now, continuing with the message, what you choose to do from here is a decision that only you can make. But the angels encourage that your choice be guided by your heart and the wisdom you've collected throughout your life. If you perceive that this affection has room to flourish, allow yourself to explore it. If, on the other hand, you discover that it does not align with your essence, trust that declining it is also an act of care for yourself and the other individual. Dear soul, the angels also illustrate that this revelation isn't the conclusion but a new beginning. Whichever direction you choose, it will be replete with learning and opportunities for growth. Life has a unique way of guiding us to where we must be, even when we don't entirely comprehend why. Allow yourself to experience what comes next with authenticity. Perhaps it's a time to reconnect with your own desires, or perhaps it's the commencement of a journey alongside someone whom you now perceive in a new light. In any case, the angels will be by your side, illuminating your path and ensuring that you possess the strength and clarity for every choice. This is the moment to embrace the unforeseen, to welcome affection in all its forms, to transform your life, because ultimately, affection always finds a way to resonate with the heart of anyone who is prepared to accept it. If this message struck a chord with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I embrace the blessings of affection in my life." Share your experiences in the comments. If you appreciated this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more inspirational content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. The angels indicate that the unveiling may provide answers to questions you've held for quite some time. It may illuminate actions, silences, and moments that previously appeared insignificant. Everything starts to align, and you recognize that the universe has its own method of arranging matters, even when we believe we're traversing in the dark. However, the angels also wish to remind you that you are free to determine how you want to progress. True affection isn't an obligation, but an invitation. It's a path that you can choose to follow, but it must resonate with your own essence and values. This person understands that. They recognize that the confession doesn't ensure a happy outcome, but is a necessary step to live authentically. For them, the mere act of opening their heart is itself a relief, a liberation, and regardless of your reaction, they'll find peace knowing that they were courageous enough to love without constraints. Dear soul, the angels want you to perceive this moment as a gift, regardless of the outcome. It's an opportunity for development, for learning, for connecting with the beauty of affection in all its forms. You are deserving of this affection, but most importantly, you deserve the freedom to determine how you wish to experience it. The next steps will be guided by your inner wisdom and the support of the angels, who always walk beside you. They assure that no matter what decisions you make, you'll be on the correct path, surrounded by light and endless opportunities. Now that everything has been expressed, the world around you appears to have gained a new glory. The revelation of this affection has not only brought hidden feelings to light, but has also created space for a deeper understanding of what it means to be loved and to love in return. This is the moment to introspect and ask, what does this truly signify for me? The angels illustrate that the influence of this confession extends far beyond the moment when the words were conveyed. It's akin to a stone dropped in a serene lake. The ripples radiate outwards, touching areas you didn't anticipate. Perhaps you will feel new emotions, recognize new possibilities, and even discover an aspect of yourself that was previously dormant. This individual, by revealing their feelings, didn't just share what they feel, but also a portion of themselves. The bravery to open up, to take a leap of faith, to trust in you, is something rare and precious, and the angels want you to recognize this gesture for what it truly is. A gift of vulnerability, proof that genuine affection can triumph over fears and uncertainties. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I am worthy of experiencing a complete and transformative affection." This empowers your energy for what lies ahead. Now, continuing with the message, what you choose to do from here is a decision that only you can make. But the angels encourage that your choice be guided by your heart and the wisdom you've collected throughout your life. If you perceive that this affection has room to flourish, allow yourself to explore it. If, on the other hand, you discover that it does not align with your essence, trust that declining it is also an act of care for yourself and the other individual. Dear soul, the angels also illustrate that this revelation isn't the conclusion, but a new beginning. Whichever direction you choose, it will be replete with learning and opportunities for growth. Life has a unique way of guiding us to where we must be, even when we don't entirely comprehend why. Allow yourself to experience what comes next with authenticity. Perhaps it's a time to reconnect with your own desires, or perhaps it's the commencement of a journey alongside someone whom you now perceive in a new light. In any case, the angels will be by your side, illuminating your path and ensuring that you possess the strength and clarity for every choice. This is the moment to embrace the unforeseen, to welcome affection in all its forms, to transform your life, because ultimately, affection always finds a way to resonate with the heart of anyone who is prepared to accept it. If this message struck a chord with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I embrace the blessings of affection in my life." Share your experiences in the comments. If you appreciated this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more inspirational content. If you feel called to support this mission of spreading divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more, your generosity aids us in sharing these angelic messages with the world. Together we can create a community of faith, hope, and love. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Amen.